This is Bandai Spirits Fate Grand Order. Alright, this is Saber Altria Pendragon. Alright, so this is from Fate Grand Order. I've never played this. It's actually on it's a smartphone game. I am familiar with Fate Stay Night, the original, and Fate Extra. And I'm not really familiar with this, or Fate in general. I mean, I'm familiar with it, but it seems like they keep reinventing the same scenario over and over again with different characters and such. I'm not entirely sure about that. Anyhow, yeah, she has like this really regal cloak that she has here and a crown, but I'm going to be building her as the regular Saber from the original. So I'm not going to be using the cloak and the crown here. Well, now, check this out. So, everything is in different colored plastic, which is cool. That's cool. And in order to paint this, I think I can just carefully remove these from the gates here. There we go. More or less paint these on the runners. And just get rid of the gates here. So yeah, this is it's going to be pretty cool, I hope. And yeah, I'll just get started with removing all these parts from the gates. Alright, a bunch of these are all taken off, and I don't see any parts left, so this is trash. Now these, I can make these as sub-assemblies here. This can go like that. And this goes like this. Alright, so that way I can paint these together as one. Now let me look at the instructions. So 10. Oh, okay. Yeah, check this out. Alright. This will go into here, the ball joint. Doink. Check that out. Foot. There we go. That looks nice. Now these go on either side of the torso. Now this is trash as well. I'm going to try to maybe paint these like this, perhaps. Although actually it might look kind of crappy if I did that. Yeah, you're going to see where it was taken off from. I'm just going to go ahead and just paint these separately. There. Okay. This hand can stay that way. This hand can go like this, though. Wait, which goes like this. There we go. Okay, although I might just paint it like this to make sure that the silver stays where it's supposed to be. Okay. Now for the blue parts, let's see, C13. Alright, this is her torso. So if I remember right, she is like a re-embodiment of King Arthur, I think. That's revealed by the end. Now, Nero, she's also Saber Nero, which is like Emperor Nero. Nero Claudius or whatever it's called, and there actually is a kit of that. But apparently, yeah, check this out. Here's the kit here. I'm going to be building this as well, along with this. She's not a saber, she's actually a caster. So she casts magic instead of uses a sword, but she's in a bathing suit too, which is... Now this is the character from Fate Zero, I think it's called, which is the PSP game, and I've only played the first one. They never released the second one in English. The PSP game, the first one came out in English like towards the very end of the PSP's life in North America. And I think that was about the same time I moved back to Japan. And for this, you know, I might just keep this as is, and then spray just a overcoat of just a clear matte coat, and just leave the blue as it is instead of doing the whole thing blue. Just keep it, paint the trim obviously, because I think the kit comes with stickers for all of that stuff, and her head is rather nicely made, and yeah, you put stickers on her eyes, but I've actually I scanned those in and I made them into water slide decals. I'll be doing that. You'll see that in a bit in this video. But yeah, see, it's got like this yellow trim, and that's handled by stickers apparently. What I might do is just mask it off and paint it. Where's part 7? Part 7. 7? Wait a minute. C7? Oh, that's sticker number 7. I'm sorry. B5. B5. Wait, no, it's not B5. Oh! Derp. Subassembly time here. Okay. So C6, C9, C10. So here's C6. Got this ball socket guy here. Okay, I'll skip ahead and I'll take these off the parts and show you the assembly. One more runner's out of the way. No parts are remaining, so this is done. Now let's look at the arms here. So these go like it looks like this is gonna go here. Yeah. So it says front and back. Okay. This is gonna go like so. Okay. I think it fits in here. Front, back. I guess it doesn't totally matter because it can be rotated. There. Now this is in place. Now, if I do a bit of filing, let me see, where's my knife here? Okay. Okay. Hopefully if I do a clear coat on this, it might kind of cover this up a little bit as well. But here we go. Now that sticker is number 7. It's like that orangish yellow here. Oh, I think I might just hand paint that. You got these really cool decals for the sword here as well. Foil, so you can see the eyes here. What I did was took those off and put them on a piece of paper, and I scan it in that way. But yeah, these are gold. It looks really cool looking too, actually. And I will do the other arm here. Okay. Okay. There. Alright, so to make painting easier, I will just kind of put these into sub-assemblies. And, oh yeah, look at that. Take that off there. I'm going to be painting this stuff here. It's interesting, Gaia Notes has like these yellow primers and stuff now. They have like blue, like a light blue primer, light yellow primer. Really cool stuff, but I guess I'm not going to do that. I mean, I don't want to just go out and buy a bunch of different primers, but I think it is pretty cool. GSI Creos has a pink primer, which is good for flesh tones. Alright, so this goes like so, and then it fits onto there like so. I do see a bit of a parting line here, seam line here, where the injection went. I might go ahead and file that down. But yeah, this sandwiches her face here, so that's how that goes. Alright. This goes into here. Right, like so, right? So this is pretty cool. Her eyebrows are going to be this color here, so that's really clever how they did that. Yeah, so her legs, like here's one leg, here is another, and the more I do this, the more I'm wondering if, I don't know, do I want to prime and paint this or not? Maybe it's not necessary. I don't know. It would make it a lot faster build. So if you can just do a clear coat on top of, like a flat coat on top of like bare plastic, it makes it look more like a, I'm not going to use this though, actually. I'm not going to use that. Anyhow, it'll make it look more like a painted surface instead of just bare plastic, so that's kind of a shortcut. And here's her waist part. There we go. So there's her butt. And there's like a sticker here that goes in here, so I'm going to try to hand paint that. It's going to be like her belt. She has a garter belt or something or other. And then her legs will fit into here like so. So maybe I might fill these in and sand them down and then paint them, I guess. I might do that. And see, this is why it's good to use glue even on a snap kit, because sometimes, even though it snaps, it still doesn't quite come together perfectly. Okay, so there's that. And then, of course, her dress halves. And there's gonna be like I think, what does she look like? Alright, she's got like these gold parts on the bottom of her dress. I can do that with some gold paint, and I believe those are represented by stickers. No. What the heck? I'm surprised. Very surprised they don't have stickers for those. Well, I'll do that myself. But first, I'll have to paint this stuff here. Now this, I'm not going to use this. This is her Santa Claus looking cloak. Right? Don't care about that. And here's her flesh tone. Only one part that has the flesh tone. Crown, don't care about that. I'll take the base, of course. And of course the sword as well. Yeah, I think it's Excalibur, I think. They say that in the show. And the stand. Come on down and meet your maker. There we go. Neat. Alright, next is just going to be some painting and such, I guess. Paint this white. Paint this stuff white. I'm going to get busy sanding this crap, though. Do I have a stand? Yep. There we go. Yeah, I always thought it was really cool. These she wears these breeches under her dress. It's really cool. I remember when I first learned about Fate was, I think I was like a Hobby Fanatics forum, actually. I think somebody posted like a animated GIF, and it was of Saber, and I'm like, wow, that's such a cool looking character with the armor on her blue dress and everything. This looks so cool. Then I found out it was from Fate Stay Night. It's kind of, I mean, if you've never seen it, I don't know if you're really missing anything. It's kind of like a gory version of Pokemon, but with like historical figures instead of monsters, right? And like they have like these masters that they each get their own servant, and then they make their servants kill each other and stuff. And if their servant dies, then they die or something like that. And, or you can just you might just try to kill the master instead of the servant and cheat. At least they did that in the first show. Yeah, but let me get some more. This is maybe too fine of a grit. So yeah, it's interesting. If it's not your cup of tea, then I understand that. But this is regardless, it's a cool looking figure. And I think Saber, as a character design, is more interesting than the actual show. So, yeah, this is getting rid of those lines. This is like 400 grit or something or other. Yeah, I'll just keep going on this. And then smooth it out. I do not see any point in pinning this thing separately, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue her hair. She has like this permanent cowlick, right? It's her token cowlick that she always has. There we go. Okay. Just to have that in place, and then that way I can just paint this all in one fell swoop, or in one swell swoop, whichever. And then, as I mentioned, I'm going to get busy with sanding her hair. There's that seam line. I'm going to just go around all the way around this. So, if I can remove that, mostly, it'll make it look a lot better. Alright, so the feet here, back of the armor, it's a bit of a seam line there. Let's just go ahead, and this is a Vallejo acrylic plastic putty. I love this crap, it's really great. Really great. Yeah. Okay. That's Okay. Przepraszam. Hmm. 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 Okay. Let's just smooth this out with my finger. Gosh, I love this crap. This is really great stuff. I got this from Hobby Link Japan here. Because they stocked the Vallejo stuff. Actually, I think most places do. Vallejo is distributed by Volks, aka Zokemura. Company's Volks, though. I think Zokemura is just a brand. But anyhow. There we go. There. Okay. There we go. Great. All right. So this will be ready for priming and painting. I'm going to be painting most of it except maybe the blue colored stuff. I think I can get away with not painting that. It is a really nice color paint. The instructions, by the way, if you're interested in knowing, what does it call for? Should list the paints. Alright. Bright blue, 70% plus white plus intermediate blue, 10%. Now, I'll see what I can get away with not painting it at all. Okay, so I've been busy priming. So this is like a white primer on the hair. I did the flesh primer. This is a Gaia Notes flesh primer for her face, and black is just the Mr. Surfacer black. And this is going to be gloss black and then silver. So yeah, that's what I've just been doing. So for the silver parts, I want to put down a gloss black surface. So this is a Tamiya LP1 lacquer paint gloss black. Okay, so primer has gone down on Saber, and I'm going to be doing her flesh color, which is Mr. Color Elassius CL01 Weight Peach. And then the base color. I imagine it's not going to be too different from what I already have here, but we'll see.
Cool, that's it.
Okay, I'm working on the second layer of the Lasius. This is clear pale red, and this stuff separates like crazy. I had no idea it was going to separate like that. I've had this since this paint first came out, and it is like I had to use my paint stirring stick here. I didn't get these anywhere, I guess. But yeah, what the hell? It's like I couldn't even get this totally. It's still a little bit chunky in there. Crazy separated. Really crusty in there. I don't know. Alright, now it's time to do her hair, and I'm going to use another Lasius paint, and this is Lasius Aura. I've never used this before. It's my first time using it. This is Lasius Aura CL101 Blonde. This is blonde hair color.
This is nice. Really nice. I like this color. That's great.
Okay, this is her armor. So this is gloss black, and I'm going to try something new. I've never used this before. Mr. Color 159 Super Silver. Let's take a look at what this is like.
Crap. Okay. Interesting. It's got kind of like a deeper shine than the standard silver, I think. I mean, I have to do a side-by-side comparison sometime, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, this paint here, I even wrote a note here, second coat. You gotta do it as black first. Gloss black, put that down, and then put this on top of it. Okay, I'm gonna paint the sword. This is regular Mr. Color 8 silver. Let's see what this looks like in comparison to what I just did. Okay. Alright, so it does look different. This is, like I said, this is a deeper shine. It's kind of darker. This one is just more solid, and it's brighter. Interesting. Oh, there you go. That's the difference, I guess.
I scanned the stickers for this, and here I've just I just print out a whole bunch of decals at once, right? So, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I am printing this out. So this is clear decal paper, and I'm putting it down on white eyes. So there you go, right? Yeah, because if it's a white surface, it doesn't matter if it's clear decal paper or not. Alright, so that is in place. That's looking nice, I guess. I had to more or less, resize it. I just put it out on regular paper and just held it up to the light and made sure I got the right size, because once I pasted it into a Word document, it's not the same size as what I scanned it as, unfortunately. Well, the other ones go onto her armor. And I'll have to look at the instructions again to make sure I'm doing it right. Guys, I think this looks really cool. So, again, I made my own water slide decals. These are not stickers. I scanned them out and I printed them out with a laser printer at work on the fine molds decal paper. Now, unfortunately, I love fine molds, but it's like, it even says on the paper, like, around A4 size. A4 is like, for you Americans, it's like 8.5 by 11 size, perhaps. And, but it's about, right? So at one place I work at, one school, it's like, they have like, color ink is like the same price as the black ink, so I don't mind just printing out something like this real quick. But that printer is so smart that it tells me that there's an error. It says that, oh, it's not quite A4 size, and it won't even let me print it out on anything. So I had to use another printer instead, and that, it's just that does cause a problem with the fine molds. I don't know why they can't just make it exactly A4 size. Anyhow, it's just clear decal paper, putting it down, and I'll have to do a clear coat, obviously, but as I'm gonna lose some of the shine, I imagine. Well, we'll see what I can come up with. I could use the aqua gloss. Shoot! Oh, what the hell is it called? There we go. Alclad 2 Aqua Gloss Clear. That is one thing I can use. The other is this gauzy stuff, and I've never used it before. Shine Enhancer. These two are meant for doing clear coats onto silver paint. And yeah, I do want the silver to stay silver and not get dulled, because if you just do Future or like Tamiya Clear or like the Mr. Color stuff, it loses some of the shine. Mr. Color GX something or other, I think I don't know, it might be made for the silver paints. I have to look into that, I guess. Or I can just use this stuff. So we'll see. Alright, just like the instructions say, I'm using a Gundam marker. Going to do the panel lines. Mr. Weather and Color Ground Brown with thinned it out with the Weather and Color solvent. Let's add some detail to her hair here. Alright. got a bunch of panel lines here to take care of, right? Basically is what they are, right? Let's just make sure it gets all where it needs to go, and then wipe off excess. And then I probably might go ahead and take care of this with some pastel weathering chalk. That might be nice. Here we go. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. Oh, here's her bangs. Bangs. They're on your... I can't remember how that song goes. I do like They Might Be Giants, and anyhow. Cool. Let's just get this all over, I guess, and then wipe off excess. Alright, so this is going to be the Pataline accent color for flesh tones. There we go. Just needs to be very subtle. This is, here we go. This is what I'm using. Figure accent color, pink brown. And let me just remove just a little bit of the excess. And there we go. Done. Very nice. And you know, this is interesting here. So let's put this in place here. Oh my gosh, look at that. And her eyebrows are going to stick through the holes there too. Wow, look at that. Cool. However, let me go ahead and pop this back out if I can. Yeah. How freaking ever. Gonna have to take care of the eyebrows, or eyelashes, I should say. I need a fine-tipped paintbrush. I didn't see this until just now, actually. I did not notice it. Did not notice it. So the other figure, she's got like a black eyelashes, so I'll do the same with this. Okay. And just very, very carefully paint this. Yeah, I gotta do this before I put down the clear coat, huh? And, you know, it's okay if I get it on the underneath here, I guess. Because that's where the eye is gonna pop at anyways. There we go. Just get her eyelashes here. And then the other side here. And if I make a mistake, just use this to wipe off excess. And this is pretty nice, actually. This is it's a pretty handy little tool here. Except I should probably put a little bit of acrylic thinner on here. If I'm gonna do that. There we go. Because it kind of smeared a little bit here. There we go. Swanky, swanky, swanky. Alright, let me continue this and I'll show you the finished results. Let's go here. So, hopefully it's gonna look nice. Oh. Nice. There she is, guys. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, clear coat, flat coat is going to be Texture Color GX 114, super smooth, clear, flat. Now the GX, this is good for, especially if you're going to be handling like a Gundam or something like that, right? This is really good. It kind of protects it, you know, doesn't come off very easily. So, and again, the blue parts are just the bare plastic, so it's going to look pretty nice with just a clear coat on the blue.